Hi guys, it's John from Bright Wargaming and welcome to another video from my Miniature Painting Basics series. So today we're going to look at speed painting a squad, and in particular we're going to be taking a look at a squad of Striking Scorpions from Warhammer 40k. So what is speed painting? So in my view, speed painting is about getting a model or a set of models to an acceptable tabletop standard as quickly as possible. So when do you use it? You use it predominantly on squads, and the reason being is because you don't need to bring your A game to squads, because otherwise it is just too much of a chore and you end up never finishing all your models. So the first thing we're going to do is get a base colour on all of the armour. So I could have saved myself about an hour here if I had a rattle can in the colour that I wanted to do the main colour for the armour. So what I'm doing here is just with an old brush being really rough and just getting the paint on there. And I do that all over all of the models. Then I'm going to stick in a shade and just coat everything I've done in that first colour in that shade. In this case I've used that Graxa shade. Now we've got the shade on, we're going to get a highlight, and so what I've done is I've tried to contrast the purple by going for a red highlight on him. So again, this is just dry brush, really quick, really easy, and this is a very quick sort of 5-minute step to get the entire squad done. Now we're here, we're going to start building up some of the details, and in this case I'm going to start painting the leather next. So if you've got a dark model, really worthwhile going for light colours for the leather. If you've got a light model, worth going for dark colours for the leather, just to get some contrast on the model and gain some interest. Again, this is just get over there using just nice quick techniques, cover the model and get it on there. Now next up we're going to cover off all his weapons. In this case, because it's Eldar, I've decided to go for a sort of a wraith bone for all of the weapons, because it again is so that it contrasts well with the darkness of his body. Other people might choose to use blacks or silvers. In this case, I preferred using an off-white. Now we've got all that done, it's moving on to getting some more visual interest and picking out the golds. Again, this is another super quick step, and only sort of doing enough so that you're just drawing the eye and gaining some interest, so that the model doesn't look bland. Now I'm going to be doing a hack on his hair, so what we're doing is, I forgot to video this bit, but we're putting a white layer, just a highlight on his hair, and also I picked out the gemstones while I was there as well. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm not going to put a shade on the yellow, and this just try and gain some depth, because we use that sort of creamy or off-white and then highlighted in white, and then that gives a look of shadow for his hairpiece. Now what we're going to do is go over all of those bits that we've just done as that sort of second load of paints over with Agraxa shade. Now, depending on how confident you're feeling, then it's whether you want to pick out the eyes or not, and then I'll go over that and glaze it in a colour afterwards to get a glow effect. Now the last stage is just to base up the model just the same as you've done the rest of your army. So in this case I've got a red base which I've then highlighted with a yellow dry brush, and then I've painted the stones in a sort of sandstone colour. These are the final products. So all I've done is again trying to get some contrast by painting the rims in a light colour rather than a dark colour, and in terms of gaming perspective I'm really happy with how these have turned out. In terms of how long they've taken me, all in it's about 6.5, 7 hours, but if you take off that first stage and do it with a rattle can, I reckon I could get that down to about 6 hours. So that works out about an hour per model, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm not the fastest of painters, but that works for me. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. As ever, do please leave a comment on how I can make these videos better. And in the meantime, take care. Alright, bye bye.